steering, and that's all it's going to change. Suspension height. I am actually not going to change the suspension height at any point during this drive, but you can if you want. It doesn't really do anything higher or lower. It doesn't really help the drive. Regen braking, when you take your foot off the throttle, you can pull back a little bit and regenerate power. Put it on low, it's not going to be as aggressive a pullback, and it'll generate a little less power. I'm going to keep creep on. It's a pretty interesting application. Basically what it's going to do is when you take your foot off of the brake, just like an automatic car that's idle, it's going to go ahead and creep forward. If I turn it off, an electric car is not going to do that, so you're just going to sit still. But obviously, since this is a quick drive, I'm going to give you a quick tour off of this. This is our navigation system.
Okay.
Google Maps based, so you have your satellite view with traffic. It's great, isn't it?
All right.
So if I want to split screen, I can go ahead and throw media on there. Generally speaking, you have navigation on top, media at the bottom. That way, same real estate, same basic setup. Helps us all sort of ease transition into this. But so this is all pretty basic use: web, camera, phone, Bluetooth connectivity. I'll just leave nav and media there for now. That way we can drive and don't waste too much of your time.
Yeah.
Shall we? Foot on the brake.
All right.
Push this up into reverse. Let's go for a
cool.
spin. I just watched this Jaguar that's driving right in behind us.
Well, I'm not going to back into him or the other Tesla. That's a Lexus coming in.
Oh, next appointments might be here. Let's go for a spin before they find us out.
All right.
Yeah, sorry about the rush, guys.
No, hey, I appreciate you squeezing us in. I mean, gee, you got obviously pretty high clientele.
Oh, we sold a few today anyway. We'll sandbag them for another day. No, I'm just joking. The next appointment should be back, and then we'll have them out for a test drive.
We'll
go this way, that we can test some acceleration.
Wow.
So this is the 60 kilowatt hour car.
Okay.
Range of about 208 miles. If you want to put your foot on the throttle, give it a little power, instant torque.
Wow.
No delay at all.
Really cool.
So the 0 to 60 in this is about 5.9 seconds. The performance is about 4.2.
Wow.
So they're all very quick. And feel free to give it a bit of power around the turn just to feel how flat it is, since we have the battery pack underneath us.
Well, I feel it. I'm not that aggressive of a driver anyway. I'm not aggressive when I'm test driving either.
Well, we can be cautious and still have a little bit of fun, a little enthusiastic. The two are not mutually exclusive.
No, you're right.
And we'll take a right turn here and jump out.
So I'm feeling something humming. What is that? Is that just
Air conditioning.
Okay.
And that little whine is the battery contacts.
Okay.
That's it. Only when you get on the power. Otherwise, this is the sound of the car. That's it.
And great road noise. I mean, very low.
Insulated well, yeah.
Yeah. So you've been doing this for a few years, huh?
No, just about 1 year.
1 year?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we've got, I have done for about 20 years. I've done Chrysler over in Kazakhstan.
Oh yeah?
Through a
No
lot
turn
of...
on right here.
Yeah, okay.
Click a ticket.
Thanks.
No problem. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. So, you know, we looked, we said, hey, American cars only. Tesla is really cool. Let's take a look and see what this... Because I think you were doing distributors overseas.
No,
like in Germany and
all corporate sales.
Only corporate.
Yeah, I know for the time being we're sticking to corporate sales. You know,
Okay.
maybe moving forward we'll change, but for the time being that's what we're sticking to.
Okay.
It definitely makes for a much easier and I think a much better customer experience. Just because every single person knows there's no negotiation. They're paying the same price as their neighbor.
Right.
That's how it goes.
Well, that was one of the problems I've had with Chrysler. Is their dealer prices or their distributor prices internationally are multi-tiered. So it's so pops, doesn't it?
It does.
That's really cool.
It does. I'm actually going to have us make a right back.
All right. Yeah, because my son in this parking lot.
Not in the parking lot. We're going
All
right down in Eileen Way. In fact, if you guys want to switch here, that way,
Yeah, we'll
Rod
do
gets
that.
a chance to drive as well.
Just in here or
Yeah,
something.
go down at the bottom. That way, you have a little bit of fun run. Follow suit.
Well, that guy was taking off a little faster than me.
Car handles extremely well, so it's pretty
Does.
confident.
Wow.
Пол, спроси у них, как холодный режим, как его?
Right here.
Yeah, how are they doing in the cold regions?
Pretty well. I mean,
You've got it
right
in
now,
Alaska.
Norway is our best-selling market.